Hey guys, so I just arrived in Istanbul, and even though I've been to Turkey a few times before, this is actually my first time exploring Istanbul. Turkish Airlines decided to change my ticket about 2 weeks ago, and instead of having a 1.5 hour connection, I now have 19 hours to explore this city. Let's make the most of it. Good morning, and welcome to Istanbul, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Oliver, and today I'm gonna be exploring Istanbul. I got a whole day here on a short stopover. I arrived late last night from Malaga, and now I got about 8 hours until my flight to Bangkok. So today I'm gonna be exploring some of the classics. I'm gonna be starting out at the Hagia Sophia, hopefully going to the Blue Mosque, and then afterwards the Grand Bazaar, and then hopefully I can find something nice to eat while I'm in Istanbul. But anyway, tag along. This area is just packed with history, and everything is within walking distance. That's perfect when you only have one day. Alright guys, so I reached the Hagia Sophia, which translates to Holy Wisdom. Originally built as a cathedral, then turned into a mosque before it was converted into a museum. And lately it was converted back into a mosque. I want to see it from the inside, so let's go. I actually thought I found the entrance with no line at all, but that was the praying entrance. It seems that I reached the queue here. Probably gonna take an hour. Impatient person in the world, so I bought a fast line ticket. That's 50 euros. Normal admission fee is 25, and then I probably saved 20 minutes. Nice. So as it says on the sign, it's not legal to record or film in here, but I've just spoke with the guards and it's actually okay. Just told me to remove the mics, so I'm not speaking too much. This place is it's crazy. I'm not a religious person, but this place is nice. It's still an active mosque, so downstairs there's still people praying, and then all the tourists and me are upstairs and can look at everything from above. I'll just let the pictures speak for themselves, as I'm, as I said, not allowed to speak in here. I can't film. So that was Hagia Sophia, absolutely worth a visit. If you come here, I suggest that you come early morning around 9-10 o'clock to not get stuck in a long line, or in the afternoon should also be okay. Admission is, as I said before, 25 euros to get in, and if you want to skip the line, you can pay 50 euros. That's a sign. You can use a QR code, scan it, and then you can jump the line of the ticket queue anyways. But Hagia Sophia, absolutely worth a visit. Let's move on and see if we can find the Blue Mosque. It's actually just across the park. So right now I'm in the park between Hagia Sophia and the Blue Mosque. And something that I noticed is that I haven't heard any calls to prayer while I've been here. Okay, I arrived late last night, and it's only 11 o'clock right now a.m. But as I remember, every time I've been in Turkey before, we always woke up in the morning by these prayer calls. But I haven't heard anything. I don't know if they stopped it, or maybe they're gonna do it later. I don't know. It's okay?
Yes, okay, no problem. Hello guys, how are you? I'm from Turkey. Welcome to Turkey. When you come to Turkey, you ask any people where is Muhammad, I will help you, don't worry.
Alright guys, how's it go?
You guys,
nice to meet you.
This is replica.
This one?
Yeah, not the original.
No, it's not. It's not. So I just went to the Blue Mosque, and that was absolutely worth a visit. Firstly, it's free, and second of all, you are at the floor level, so it's much more majestic inside than at Hagia Sophia, because at Hagia Sophia you are on the second floor, which is actually more like the 6th or 7th floor, very high up in Hagia Sophia. Outside the Blue Mosque behind me, is the Hagia Sophia Museum, and you actually get access to that as well with your entrance tickets to the mosque. But I'm in a bit of a hurry today and I have to see everything. I need to try out some Turkish food, so I won't be going to the museum today, but I can already now say that I will absolutely be back in Istanbul, so next time. While I was wandering the streets of the Sultanahmet area in Istanbul, I found this charming little bazaar called the Grand Bazzar. And eventually drifted down towards the water and the harbor area where I could find a peaceful place to launch my drone. Alright, I've been walking around for 1 hour now and I finally found a place that I've been searching up on TripAdvisor called the Olive Garden, which is highly ranked on TripAdvisor for local Turkish food. So time to eat. I skipped breakfast, so I'm just gonna go through the menu. Skål! Alright, dinner is served. It looks good. So this is Turkish messes. They're competing a little bit with Greece because they have the same tradition where you get a lot of small tasters that is actually for the whole table to share. But since I'm here by myself, I'm gonna eat everything. Up here we have the Haddadi, and then we got the Atom. I don't know if it's pronounced like that, but that's atomic. It is extremely hot, the atom. Then you have the hummus, everybody knows that. And here you have the saksuga, which is some form of eggplant. And this one, excuse my Turkish, azili isme, is called a girit. And the last one, I can't remember, but it's also some sort of eggplant, very tasty. Got company. It's good that I got my rabies vaccination. It just bit me. Probably just playful. Ow! Little cat. You can't be here, man. You're biting. I'm gonna start out my vacation with the rabies. Alright, just got done eating my Turkish lunch. I have about 55 minutes until my airport shuttle arrives, so I can just make it to the Grand Bazaar, just have a look before I have to go back to the hotel and leave towards the airport. The good thing about the historical centrum of Istanbul is that everything is within walking distance. So the two Grand Mosque and the Grand Bazaar and everything is located within 500 meters of my hotel. So let's go and check out the Grand Bazaar. This place is absolutely crazy. It's humongous. You can easily get lost in here. But I'm a bit surprised that they are not so as pushy to sell you anything that I thought it would be. Of course, they're asking if you want to come in and buy a flying carpet or something, but it's not that bad at all. It's a funny place because they're selling literally everything from Turkish tea, spices, designer brands, Rolex watches, and everything. And I actually don't know what is fake and what is not. Of course, I know all the designer brands are most likely fake or 100% fake, but some of the stores are actually, or they look pretty high-end. And all the gold and silver stores, I don't know if it's real gold or if it's real silver or what it is. But anyway, I'm not here to buy anything. I'm just here to explore and stroll a bit around. So, yeah, if you're visiting Istanbul, absolutely come to the Grand Bazaar. Nice place. And just like that, my 19 hours in Istanbul are over. The city really surprised me. The sights, the food, the people. It's one of those places you instantly connect with. I'll definitely be back. But now it's time to head back to the airport. Next stop is Bangkok. I'll be flying the Turkish Airlines business class on their Airbus A350, and I can't wait to share that experience with you. See you in the next video.